Welcome, Bravo TV. Thank you for joining me on How to Be a Housewife. One of the things dearest to my heart is flowers. And this morning I made some arrangements because I would like to share with you how I set a dinner table. When entertaining friends and you want to show off a beautiful dinner table, I think flowers are obviously your number one friend. I always love hydrangeas because it's a cheap way of getting big arrangements and get volume. And what I really wanted to do today is add something from the outside that grows here on the land, which is lemons. You know, when I started planting the lemon trees, I planted about 50 trees, not knowing how many lemons one tree provides. It's incredible. I mean, it's a gift from God. But I do get creative with it. I like to cut them and leave them around the house for smell. I love to, put them in my flower arrangements and use them as a table decoration. As you see, you cut them in half, put one half on a stick. You can make them a little bit shorter, and you just add it. You find a little space and you add it in. Great texture, great color, and it smells so good. Some girls are happy to go shopping. I'm happy to make a home and, be creative and make pretty things. So this was the first step of how to create a beautiful table. Let's go to the dining room and finish the job. To me, one of the most important things about being a housewife is knowing how to entertain. So I'm going to show you how to set the dinner table. I love the process of putting a dinner party together. I take pride in it. I love it. I love having my friends come to the house. I much prefer to do dinner parties at home with close friends than go and drive into Beverly Hills and go to a restaurant because I think it's more intimate. I always start with the centerpiece and work my way out to the sides. Obviously, if you have a smaller table, you can do it with one, or if you have a bigger table, you can add as you go. You try to create the base of the centerpiece. Now today, since I'm doing a theme of lemons, I went to the garden and just cut some branches, just to connect the centerpiece with the little pieces that are going to go on the side. And there you go. For me, as Mrs. Romance, I am all about candlelit dinners. So you start adding in these candles, by the way, $12.99. Nothing special, but great texture. They have the bark on the outside. It ties it all together. I like to always combine the inside with the outside. Bring nature. It makes it more organic. So once you've created your base, I like to add, color. Take some lemons and you open them up and add to it because that adds a whole other color and dimension, and it's so nice to see, to sit at a dinner table and actually see fresh fruits and vegetables, and even the smell is gorgeous. Obviously you can choose any other color or fruit or vegetable. I've done red roses with red apples and tomatoes, so you can really use whatever you want. You see, having all the candles on, it really puts brightness to it, and it's so romantic. And like I always say, get wise, keep your romance alive. And that's what it's all about, the love you spread, the love you enjoy with your friends. Thank you, BravoTV.com, for coming to my home and learning how to be a housewife.